people in the fast lane right here don't know what the fast lane means. Because they're all going, what, 55?
Well, technically it's not the fast lane.
It's the passing lane. Yeah, but you have to go faster in the passing lane.
Yes.
And I like the word fast better than pass, so you shut up.
Well, I like to pass.
You shut up. Yeah, he says he's in a perpetual state of passing.
Right? That's why I get to stay in the passing lane all the time. Because even if I can't see the rest of the traffic...
You know that's a mere justification for your crap, right?
It's not. Even if I can't see the traffic in front of me, I'm still trying to pass them. I know they're there somewhere.
That is a mere justification. It's a defense mechanism for him to get what he wants and make it sound lovely to others.
But it's also very true because I'm passing.
I know, everything I just said was true, yes.
I'm passing all of these people.
You've passed no cars.
I just passed that truck.
Okay.
I'm going to pass this Ford. And then that Camry.
Do you see how he has like put
Honda.
Everything he just said?
I think
this defense mechanism has been well planned out.
That might be a Pontiac vibe. I'm going to pass them too. And the Chevy, and the Subaru, and the Mercedes. All right, we have reached our destination. Time for the big reveal. Yay, the place where magic and dreams are made. Besides, contrary to the fact that it's early March now, we're getting a good solid snowstorm. Now time to find the wife. So the adventure begins. If you ever go to Ikea, you can bank on spending at least 2 hours walking around aimlessly through their maze. Yeah, I went and looked for the elevator and pointed right at it as you ignored me. As some of you may have noticed, I have a small, very small infatuation with maps. So, what do my wandering eyes see at Ikea but a 98 by 98 98 and a half by 98 and a half world map. And just in case you're wondering, New Zealand is on it. This is absolutely wonderful. I must have it. More to come. Time to talk to the wife. Well, that'll be the end to the Ikea excursion. Adventure, really. It was touch and go for a while. We almost didn't make it out. See how shaky this footage is, especially walking in 4K in a snowstorm. Legitimately snowing pretty hard. So the roads are wet. It's not quite cold enough to freeze over, thankfully. But we'll see what we can do. I'm filming the audience that we have while we build Ikea furniture. So what I didn't do is film an intro to the fact that we are now building the Ikea furniture. So with that said, back to it. All right, the Ikea furniture is assembled. So this is the current status of the study. We have rearranged everything, make it a little bit more viewer friendly. It does open the room out a little bit. Let's see, let's get a little bit wider shot. We still got to put the new cabinet drawer thingy mabob in its place, but all of this was so that we could start filming from around this angle. You can see most of the room like this, the bookshelf over here, which, if you ask me, is the highlight of this room, and the maps as well. We are going to have to bootleg some sort of stand to work with this new GoPro tripod, The new GoPro stand is, I believe, 2 feet tall. I want to say 19 inches actually, but significantly better than what I had, which was I had like the 9-inch one or something. So more to come on that. Not quite done. We need to move some stuff around, move some drawers around, get rid of that computer. Anybody want to buy a computer? We're at it again, this time in a new and improved study, which I'd like to call a studio, but we're treating it like a studio. And while I thought about rearranging things in the room this way for a while, it wasn't until I decided to start recording myself. And, essentially when you record yourself, you're presenting your surroundings too. And, it can be aesthetically pleasing, it can be interesting. But what I'm trying to do is focus more on when I go about my day-to-day, when I do things like building furniture or rearranging this room. Really, a lot of that was driven by the YouTube channel. But what I didn't think of is, hey, maybe it'd be a cool idea to take a couple pictures or a short little video clip of the room before we move anything. I didn't really do it in a seamless telling a story way. I think that's part of the struggle right now, is doing these things and thinking, hey, this would look really well presented, or it would be interesting if you filmed it in such a way that it's photogenic. A little before and after, some of the magic, snap your fingers and everything is magically changed. Those kinds of things are interesting to me. So what I'm interested to know is, how does it look now? I do have my phone set up remote so I can see the screen of the GoPro recording, which is hugely helpful. Keep catching myself staring at it though. The cat's not sure what to think about me having a GoPro on a tripod on a chair in front of me. My black cat here, he disappears when he's on my desk and he's in the shade. The bookcase appears to show up fairly well, which is part of what I was going for. Obviously, I've got the nice scenery. I've got the map over here. You can kind of see the map over there. The bookshelves, the Star Wars stuff, which you'll see throughout. But overall, we are looking for something more pleasing to the eye. And while I refer to it as a studio a couple times, it's a chair and a tripod and a GoPro. I'm not sure that quite qualifies as a studio, but we are getting there. And I think it's these little steps that need to be taken. And even though these are small steps, I think the return on investment, if you will, a little ROI, is definitely high. I love Ikea. How many things in frame came from Ikea? I see 5, and really it's 9, because that bookshelf, see if I can do this. Wow, that's really hard to do. 1, 2, that's a narrow piece we use as the corner. 3, and then 4 we added on. Bought the first 2 at one time, and then 1, and then 1, I believe. And you can keep adding to it. Of course, I've ran out of wall space, which is a factor. So yes, lots of Ikea. Ikea is a great place, but I don't remember the point of that. Who's a kitty boy? Are you the bestest? So I just wanted to show you the new area, see what you thought of it, see if it really makes a difference in how the videos look. And I feel like it is a little bit more professional looking. So with this beautiful scenery, we'll call it a show.